This is Pat Iyer with Legal Nurse Podcast. I have just finished interviewing Tez Bryars, who is an experienced legal nurse consultant in Louisiana, who's worked both in-house and as an independent LNC. Tez, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Pat.
We've just finished your podcast. We covered a wide range of topics. What were some of the key topics that we covered in your podcast?
Well, the main topic was how to approach nursing home cases and how to analyze nursing home case records, medical records. Those, for example, if you were to have a case with a pressure ulcer, then you would want to concentrate on the wound care documentation. And you would also want to look at minimum data sets, which would be performed on admit. That's documentation that takes you from head to toe assessments of the patient.
And what were some of the other topics that we covered?
We also talked about electronic medical records and the software that I use to analyze those and bookmark those, and which medical records were pertinent. We also talked about how to transmit the information to the attorney in an attorney work product. And we also talked about how to locate research to support findings and to support your findings that you tell the attorney about issues.
And we got into some of the pros and cons, which I think will be particularly interesting for individuals who have considered whether it would be a good idea to start their LNC career by working in a law firm, or is it a better idea to start as an independent LNC? We covered those issues as well.
I think each are possible, but I believe it's an advantage to work in-house in a law firm for some time, maybe for months or a year, or however long, so that you can get the experience there and have relationships with attorneys so that you become familiar with their needs. And as an independent, being an independent LLC takes a lot of determination, a lot of consistency, and being able to accept that you will get a lot of no's, we're not in need of your service. But then when you get that one yes, that we do need your service, it can be very rewarding and bring on new cases by word of mouth.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Tez, so much for being a guest on Legal Nurse Podcast. Be sure to catch Tez Bryars' podcast. You'll find that on the audio channels, Spotify, Apple Podcast, a variety of audio channels, on our video channel, which is on YouTube at legalnursebusiness.com, and on our website at podcast.legalnursebusiness.com. We'll see you there, and thank you for being a watcher or a listener of Legal Nurse Podcast.